Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to see how we can enable the functionality of automatic character counter in text area element. On the screen, you can see that this is the functionality that we are going to develop. It is telling us that how many characters are remaining to be filled in that particular field. Okay, and this will be very useful when a user is filling up a form. So let's start developing this functionality. For the development of this functionality, we require a system property text area character counter. Okay, so this is the system property that we required, and it is a type of true and false. Okay, and how we can reach the system property? We can reach the system property by clicking on all navigation menu, and in the filter navigator type sys underscore properties. Okay, dot list in capitals. It's going to open the list of system properties in new window. Okay, so when you are in the system property, search for this particular property, that is text area character counter. Okay, if we open this system property, we are going to see the form like this. Okay, in the description it says character counter for text area, general and multi-line text fields. Okay, so this is going to enable the character counter for text area, and the fields are general and multi-line text fields. Okay, so as we set the value to true, you're going to see changes on this form. So we are going to set the value to true. Now we are going to save this system property. So as soon as we save the system property, and here we can see that functionality is enabled. Okay, so in all the multi-line text we can see the character counter functionality is enabled. Okay, now we are going to see for general field. For checking the general field, we have to open the incident form. So let's quickly open the incident form. Incident.form. Okay, now if we scroll down, we are going to see additional comments, and we can see that character counter functionality is enabled for general type fields also. So how we can check whether these two fields are general type fields? You have to right click on the label of it and click on show comments, and here you will see that the type is general input. Okay, and if we check for this field, right click on it, click on show work notes, and we can see the type is general input. Okay, so this is saying that 4000 characters remaining of 4000 characters, and in system properties if we go, so it is saying 207 characters remaining of 512 characters. So from where 512 characters and 4000 characters is coming, and this is the limit of this field. So it has been set in the configure dictionary. So if we right click here and we click on show description, you're going to see the maximum length is set to 512. Okay, and if we check for this field, so right click here, so value, we can see that the maximum length is set to 4000. Okay, and that's why you are seeing it 4000 here and 512 characters here. Okay, similarly it will be set for general input type fields. So if we right click here, click on show work notes, maximum length is set to 4000. Okay, and if you want to change the maximum length, so we can change the maximum length of the field. So you have to right click on the label of the field and click on configure dictionary option. Once you click on it, you are going to see the maximum length. It is saying 512, and you can change the maximum length according to your requirement. Now sometimes in the interview it can be asked why the property name says text area here, why it does not say general input or multi-line text. Okay, in the description also it says character counter for text area, in the bracket general and multi-line text fields. So what is the reason behind it? So there is a valid reason for it. So what you are seeing is a form, but this is a web page. Okay, the form is contained in a web page, and web page is made up of HTML elements. So text area is one of the HTML element with the help of which we can create general or multi-line text fields. So if we want to see that, we have to inspect this particular web page. Right click on the web page and you are going to see the inspect option. Click here. Now for the demo, we are going to use the choices field. So we are going to select this field. So we have to select an element. We have to click here. And after that, we are going to hover over the field choices. And here we are going to click. Once we click it, in the elements section, we can see it says text area. Okay, so this is the element of HTML with the help of which choice field is made. And if you want to see, it says 512 characters. So this is the length of the characters that we can put in choices field, or it is the maximum length. How we can identify? We have to right click on choices label and select show choices option. And here we can see maximum length 512, and this is a readable format. Okay, here it is being displayed with max length 512, but for the text area element it is the attribute. So we can see that particular attribute. Here we see 512 and the attribute name is data dash length equals to 512. And similarly it is for general input fields. So if we go to our incident form and scroll down, we are going to inspect this particular page. Right click, select inspect option, and for this demo we are going to use the work notes field. So we are going to select the work notes field. Okay, we are going to hover over the field and click here. Here we can see in the elements section it is being highlighted. Here it says text area. Okay, so this is the field which is made with the help of HTML text area element. And if you want to see the maximum character, that is maximum length of this particular field, so we can see data dash length equals to 4000. This is the reason the property name is text area, because these fields are made with the help of HTML element that is called text area, and we are enabling the character counter for text area element. And there is one more thing to remember, that you are changing the system property, and once you change the system property it will be applicable across the system. Okay, so if you're working in a company instance, always ask the admin of the instance before you change the system property, because this is going to make changes across the system. So this was the end of the video. If you like this video, do share the videos with others. Subscribe the channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.